Well, that was a good Atlantic 10 battle. Xavier was very, very good in the first half, pulling out with a 17-point halftime lead, and our guys regrouped at halftime and put a little scare into them. I thought we played tough and really made plays and shared the basketball. That second half, the way we competed and played is kind of how I envision our team playing, hopefully for a full 40 minutes at some point, preferably in the near future. That would be great. And I thought when the game was in the balance, we made a great run to come back. Crawford really took over and made some big-time plays. And he did a nice job, and maybe our youth at a few junctures and points there hurt us a tad. But all in all, I don't want to take any, I guess I'm going to try to take some positives out of the game that our guys fought and competed, and we're going to move forward and try to continue to get better.
I feel like if your guys had played like that in some other games this season, your record would be better?
I hope so. Yeah, I think if we, it's still a learning curve. I mean, if you look at the stats and who played the amount of minutes, it's a lot of new faces, it's a lot of young guys, and I foresee them getting better as every game and as the season continues to move forward.
Is it a tough sell at times? I mean, because the results, you're not getting the W's, but, you've been pretty steady in your belief, expressing the belief that this team is getting better. They certainly look better tonight. Is it hard making that sell with the players?
Well, one of the things they got to believe that if we continue to do what we're doing in practice and in games, that at some point you start getting some notches in the victory column, and that's hard when you're playing. The league this year is about as good as it's ever been. I think top to bottom, I don't know when it's ever been this good. I mean, I'm looking on the bracketology stuff on all different sites, and they have six teams from our league in the NCAA tournament. I mean, that's a lot of teams, and that's some good ball clubs. This is a very good team we played tonight. That's mature and a little bit older and has a pretty good way about them. So, but I'm going to keep preaching to my guys. We can't settle for not coming out on top. But at the same token, it is a little bit of a process right now.
Talk about Ricky's performance in the second half. It seemed like that was as efficient as he's been offensively in a long time.
That was as good as he played in the second half all year. Yeah, he was very good. He shared the basketball. He was working and scrapping on defense. And I only remember one play in the whole half that it was on the fast break where he did a spin move and lost it, that he wasn't totally under control. And at times I thought he was the best player on the floor in that half and did a really nice job for us. And he defended. He played some good defense down there for me.
Actual toughness down the stretch, and we cut a 17-point lead to a tie game, and then we took the lead at one point. That definitely showed toughness on our part, showed the will that we wanted to win. We didn't quit, we didn't give up on each other. And that's the exciting thing about this young team. These guys have 3 more years left together, so if they starting to do this now, I'm pretty sure when they become sophomores and juniors and seniors, that it's going to all come together, and they're going to be a good team.
Guys, does this have to be almost a milestone game, like something that leads into other things?
I would say so. Xavier's a good team. They have 1 loss in the conference. We played them pretty tough. Every game that we played so far, these last couple of weeks, we've learned something from. And I think we got to take something from each and every last one of those games and eventually just bring it all together, like bring it into one, so we can find the solution to winning, whatever the solution is I want to find.
For Freddie and Javon, both of you guys look like you came into this game intending to be aggressive. You guys both look for your offense early. Was that something that Coach talked to you guys about? Or?
Yeah, he talked to us about that earlier after shoot-around. He told us that it's late in the season and we need to stop playing scared. We need to stop playing like freshmen, and we need to assert ourselves more on offense and on defense.
Kind of what Freddie said too, you guys are developing as a team. How do you feel in terms of the toughness of the team? Do you sense it getting better in the direction you guys want it to be? In games like this, we really need to be tough.
I feel that we're getting tougher. We're out scrapping things, one of the little things that Coach Keller talks about. And we've been playing real hard, but we just need to find a way to come up with the win.
Ricky just mentioned that by the time you guys are sophomores and juniors, you should come together. And that's how most people look at this. I would think you guys are a little more impatient than that.
Yeah, we want to get we want to make the tournament this year and try to make a run for the tournament championship this season. But that's the goal. That's the goal for the season, to go to the tournament championship.
Ricky, after being outscored 12-3 going into the half,
What was the focus in the locker room?
Focus in the locker room is basically just putting all our egos aside, coming out and getting stops. I had to stop forcing shots because early in the game I was taking a lot of forced shots because my adrenaline was rushing. I was a little excited and wasn't playing within the team concept. We went into the locker room, we all looked at each other and said, let's go, like, let's play. And we came out, we got a few steals, which led to fast break points. And
start off by saying I thought it was a tale of two halves. I thought we were playing exceptionally well in the first half. I thought we defended, outside of the first 4 minutes to start the game, I thought we defended about as well as we have all year against a very athletic, explosive backcourt that UMass presents. And then I flip it to halftime and we go into the second half, and I thought UMass completely took over the game, and I give them a lot of credit. They were able to penetrate. They really gave us fits the first 4 minutes. We turned the ball over several times, and I told our kids at halftime that to remember our game at LaSalle, which was our first conference game. We were up big at halftime at LaSalle, and we told them that the first 4 minutes was going to set the tone for the rest of the game. And it did. Unfortunately, it set the tone for UMass being energized. It got them back in the game, and I thought their defensive energy, aggressiveness took us out, and it became a ball game. I'm happy that we won. I was disappointed with the way we played in the second half, but again, happy that we won.